that button, feel the love, it's a treat. Like, come on now, subscribe. Join the party, baby, ride the vibe. One click of love, keep the spirit alive. Hit that button and let's all thrive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Homewood in the building. 412 for life, 15208. Roadboy forever. Come holla at your boy. All right. Haven't been on in about a week. I apologize for that, y'all. Just was being lazy. So I'm out of it now. But this is the article that I've stated that I was going to read about the 13-year-old girl whose body was found unalived in the abandoned house. I did the video previously and I uploaded it to my YouTube channel, so make sure y'all go check that out. Hanging with Carlos TIPTON. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, hit the thumbs up. Share the video, drop a comment, let me know what y'all think. So, for those of you that know, y'all know, but for those of you that don't, y'all gonna ride and go on this journey with me as I read this article. This has to be one of the sickest things I've ever heard from a father. Being a father and hearing about a father and a grandmother doing this to their child it's unbelievable. But let's get into it. We're going to do some commentary while I read this too. An Ohio father was arrested on Tuesday after his 13-year-old daughter was found dead inside a vacant residence. Brian Steele, president of the Fraternal Order of Police, Capital City, Lana, announced the arrest of a man connected to the homicide in Toledo. He told reporters that the victim was a teenager who was murdered, raped, and her hands cut off and her throat cut to where her head was almost decapitated. Ladies and gentlemen, as a black man who is the father of 4 children, they're grown, but I'm still a father of 4 children. I would never in my life think about doing anything to any of my daughters. Let me repeat that again. Never in my life would I think about doing anything to my daughters. Period. This is a case of why'd he kill her? Why'd he do what he do? And why did him and the grandma cover it up? Try to anyway. So she should be in jail too. Let's finish. We'll come back to some commentary in a minute. The case is one of the most horrific cases I've ever seen, Steele said. Kei'Mani Latigue, that's her name, 13, was reported missing by family members on March 18th. According to a Toledo Police Department news release, an abduction warrant was issued for Latigue's father, Darnell Jones, on Sunday. Look, there's her picture, y'all. Come on now. As a father, as a mother, as a grandfather, as an uncle, as a cousin, why would you want to do anything to this child? Why? And my thing is, Up here, it says she was raped. So you mean to tell me you are one of the most despicable motherfuckers out? You would rape your own child and cut her fucking hands off and cut her throat to where you almost decapitated her. You unalived your own blood. Says the next day, Latigue's body was found inside a vacant home. A murder warrant was issued for Jones. The Lucas County Coroner's Office found Latigue's body. Cause of death to be multiple incised wounds of the neck. The manner of unaliving was ruled a homicide. That's it. This man should not see the light of day ever again. Ever again. You know, it should be, you take a life, you getting your life taken. That's how the rules should be, period. Unless it's really, really justified. If you took a life just to take it, yours should be taken just the same. If not, he should never see the light of day. He should stay in the cell to where it's pitch black. You get 5 minutes of light. That's it. That's it. In the 5 minutes, you better look out there and get all the sun you can, because you're not getting no more for the rest of your life. That's all you get is 5 minutes a day for the rest of your life. There should be no bail, no nothing, no appeals court, no bond hearing, no parole hearing, no nothing. Nothing. All right, let's get back into this article. The Lucas County Coroner's Office found Latigue's case. Cause of death. Sorry, y'all. Cause of death to be. I read that. Columbus Police, SWAT, assisted the Toledo Police Department with Jones' apprehension in Columbus. During an interaction with Jones, Jones allegedly pulled a gun on officers, and a SWAT officer discharged their firearm and struck the suspect. Firearm was recovered from Jones. You pull a gun on officers, we've said many times, this is the outcome you could expect. Steele said Jones was taken into custody and transported to a local hospital in stable condition. No officers were injured in the incident. You know, who was this young lady? Who was this young lady, in her community? For those that know, I'm quite sure she was a bright young lady. From what I've seen and from just hearing about it, it's a shame that someone that young didn't even see her potential, her growth. She wasn't even able to because of this as she ain't even going to homecoming. She can't even turn to her dad, go to the father-daughter dance, because her dad was sick. She was a student at Spring Elementary in Toledo. She was several days away from her 14th birthday. This is just unbelievable, man. Jones, who also uses the last name Ogletree, is also charged with assault following a confrontation with police. Toledo police say Jones was the last person to see his daughter before her unaliving. WSYX reported. An incised wound is an injury produced by a sharp object. The wound is usually longer than it is deep. Knives, box cutters, glass, metal typically causes these wounds. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now my thing is this. This is a person who told you she loved you all her 13 years on this planet. You rape your own child. You rape your own child, then you have the nerve to get up on the TV and give an interview with the police, knowing that you are the dirty dude that did it. It didn't take them long to figure it out. It didn't take them long to figure that out. You know, once they figured it out through the. If anybody has seen the news clippings or the videos, they figured it out as soon as the grandma started talking. As soon as the grandma started running her mouth, they figured it out. As soon as the dad said what he said. Oh, she said she couldn't sleep. She needed somebody to come over to the house because she couldn't sleep. Okay. But what possessed you? What possessed you? Dirty motherfucker. What possessed you to even... You got all them grown women out there walking the streets. You got all them grown women out there walking the streets. Fresh. You could get that from anywhere. You can get some cootie from anywhere. Why would you take it from your daughter? Why would you take it from your daughter? She's not even finished developing yet. Why would you take it from your daughter? But y'all, he had the unalive. She knew who he was. And this is the mind of sick people. This is the mind of sick people. That's why I couldn't be. I couldn't be a judge or a lawyer with a case like this. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I'm not representing you. Nope. He needs the death penalty. Yeah, I said it. He needs the death penalty. Not a big fan of the death penalty, but he needs the death penalty. Now, I would like to say, allegedly, you know, this is what he's accused of. We have to be politically correct on here, y'all. But allegedly, this is what this man is accused of. Me personally, if I was a judge, I would bring back some medieval shit on him. Can't say what it is on here. You know what I mean? But it involves coating him with a lot of sugar, sticking it in the ground and letting the ants eat him. My wife laughing, y'all, because I always tell her that if I was a judge, I'm just saying, if I was a judge, I strip you in cases like this. If you rape a child and something happens to that child, and it was written in the law that we were allowed to do this, if I was a judge, I'd pour some honey on his dick and stick his dick in the dirt and let ants eat it. Let them eat him from the inside. Slow. Because that's what was happening to her while he was doing that to her. That was killing her slowly. Then you had the nerve to cut her hands off. And you almost decapitated her. It, mm. Let's get back to this. Still in the comments to reporters, you've got not just a murder, a violent murder, sadistic murder in our neighborhoods. It's appalling. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Identification and Investigation is leading the investigation. Once again, y'all, this is her right here. This young girl right here. It is mind-boggling. It is mind-boggling that he was even allowed to walk around the neighborhood. Period. And anybody that say they did not know where this man was or did not know who he was or what he looked like, y'all lying. Y'all lying. Y'all should have whooped his ass and dragged him down to the goddamn police station as soon as y'all seen him. Soon as y'all seen him. He didn't have nowhere to hide. Where could he hide? Where could he hide? Somebody knew where that man was. That man went right there and was hiding for 2 days. Where was the torches and pitchforks? Where was the police presence to really out there just looking for it? But I do have an update on it. Yes, I do. I do have an update on it. And I will be posting that right after this video. Right after this video. So, y'all let me know down in the comments. Should this man get life or death? Should he be unalived like he unalived his daughter? Because letting him sit in a prison cell and letting him think about what he did is still not justice. It's still not justice. He either needs the needle or the chamber. Don't electrocute him. He needs the needle or the chamber. Slowly. Slowly. I would do it real slow. Give him droplets of it. See, I couldn't. Excuse me, y'all. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I couldn't be a lawyer. I couldn't be a judge. I couldn't even be on a jury in a case like this. Because if 11 other jurors don't agree with me to give this man death, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something is seriously wrong. Something is seriously wrong. And I stand on business with this. That man does not need to see the light of day ever again. Ever again. So we're gonna cut this one right here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all run, go tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your aunt, your uncle, tell your cousin, tell your goldfishy. Go tell the neighbor's dog. Barking dog language and make them subscribe to the channel. Come on down. Hanging with Carlos Tipton. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Let's get them thumbs up, y'all. Let's get it banging. You know, I subscribe to you, you subscribe to me. We're going to do it like that. So, to the next video, y'all. Peace. Love y'all. Stay blessed.